Okay, this next comic is A-list and a ukulele-list. Everybody give a warm welcome to LyndaSales!
Hi. Well, I came a little late to this comedy game. I am 77 years old. But I don't feel it. I feel like I'm 27, only smarter. The only time I actually feel my age is when we're sitting in the den, you know, and the screensaver's going across the TV, and I see a current photo of myself, and I go, oh, God. Hi, Grandma Annie. Now, at this age, it's not really sensible to get a puppy or a kitten because it may outlive me. I don't know what we were thinking when we got the tortoise. I mean, I can't even justify buying a new dress. Now, the thing that happens in your 70s, and this is normal, I want to emphasize normal, you start forgetting names and nouns. So, you know, it might be like, give me that guy who was, what's his name? It was the whatchamacallit, you know, that's the kind of the way you talk. Now, if you gave me a picture of my 6th grade class, now I'm a baby boomer, so I had 38 kids in my class. I could tell you the name of every single kid in that picture. The neighbor down the street, not so much. Now, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you know, people getting engaged and married and having babies, and you know, you always go, oh, they're dropping like flies. Well, at my age, it's literal. On the other hand, funerals are a good reason to get a new dress. Now, my parents met at a Communist Party meeting. Now, I grew up in the 50s. Communism was not very popular. So our phone was tapped by the FBI. So just imagine the little scene at headquarters. Hey, Johnson, did you find out anything about Dave's sales? Yeah. His daughter Linda's upset because Kenny Gewirtz is flirting with Roz Goodman. Now, when you have communist parents, things are a little different. We were ethnically Jewish, but when you're a communist, you're an atheist because religion is the opiate of the people. So I had to be very creative about celebrating religiously oriented holidays. I had to beg for Hanukkah candles, but I really wanted Christmas. Oh, I wanted Christmas. So my mother one day comes out into the living room and she goes, Linda, why are there red balls and tinsel on my philodendron? I went, it's okay, Ma. It's pagan. It's a pagan thing. Now, fortunately, there was another atheist family on the block. And Sandy and I would play together, and we were playing with this other kid. And my mother came out and caught us dancing around this boy, going, Michael believes in God. Yeah, well, I didn't raise my kids in any religion, but I want to tell you, my Christmas decorations are the talk of the town. Now, I'm on my 2nd marriage, and that's great, right? Things you can do in your 2nd marriage. You can marry someone who's younger. Much younger. 12 years younger. I couldn't have done that in my 20s because it would have been illegal. Now, his mother wasn't too happy at first. No. She wanted grandchildren. And I'm thinking, lady, I'm robbing the cradle. I have no intention of rocking it. So, you think, I have a younger husband. That's great, right? So I thought when I got old, well, really old, that he would take care of me. But I'm the one who handles the whole time-space continuum of family. So this is how it goes in our family. He comes up. What time we going to the party? 4 o'clock. 5 minutes later. So we leave at 4 o'clock, right? So, no. He goes, where are we going again? I go, the neighbors over on Northfield. What's his name again? I go, you're asking me? But it's great retiring. I gotta tell you, retirement is fabulous. You get to do all the stuff that you didn't have time for when you were working. Go to the doctors, take all your appointments, get through all those tests, and you have time for fun stuff, like completely beating cancer. I'm 9 years out, and that feels good. The really annoying thing that happens, though, right before you have surgery, it's like you go to the hospital for all these tests, and you go like a bunch of days. So every day they ask you the same questions. So do you still have Medicare? Well, I was diagnosed with cancer, so I figured I'd drop my insurance. Yes, I have Medicare. Oh, and do you still live at the same address? No, I moved over the weekend. The tumor's still at the same address, too. And finally, when you tell people that you've had breast cancer, the first thing they do is they look down at your chest. And they make believe they weren't doing that at all. Now, all my life, I've been a modestly endowed woman, and I'm thinking, finally, my boobs are getting the attention they deserve.